What's that D stand for?
Hey everybody, Card Dreamer here, coming at you on behalf of D-Class Derailed and all things D-Class related. And today we are taking a look at another Loyal Subjects set of action figures. This time a 2-pack, Metalhead and Donatello. Now supposedly these are glow in the dark. Booyah! I'm actually excited to get these open. I'm actually more excited for Metalhead, because Donnie, I believe it's the same figure we've already gotten. There's really nothing new about him other than perhaps he glows. His bow is slightly different, is color paint wise, but yeah, it's the same action figure, the same basic action figure they've already done for IDW, which is a good figure. Don't get me wrong, but you know they've already got him. So actually, this will be the third one I've got. But yeah, so but I am excited for the Metalhead to see how he is. I'm excited for the possibilities, the glowing. Actually, it looks like Metalhead might be the only one that glows. I don't know. But yeah, there they all are. Let's all go ahead, open these up, take a look. I actually kind of like, see, why couldn't they do that? They have the artwork to show the inspiration. So it would have really been cool if they had like the tools for Donnie and had that kind of head. That would have been really unique. He's got goggles, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's get them all. Let's get them open. Take a look. I might be jumping to conclusions here. And here we are. And yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with this. So let's go over to Donnie first. So there are some slight differences, but it's really just cosmetic as far as the paint goes. For one, his knees are purple, the knee pads. On the original figure, they are brown. Here we are. So I wanted to put them next to each other so we can see what the difference is, because I know that would be a disappointment to anybody who got the originals. You know, you feel like you're getting completely the exact same figure. There are some differences. First off, like I said, the knee pads. The bow staff is different. But turn them around. The shells are actually hugely different. That's actually significant, I think. It's the last thing I was going to look at, but that's pretty significant. Okay. Same thing with as his knee pads. His elbow pads are now purple. So basically, he's sporting a little more traditional classic look. He does come with a wrench, some grabbing hands. This is what it looks like with the goggles on. So the goggles do go on and off. And you just got to take the headbands off before you do it. That's all. Now, this is a new head sculpt. The way the mouth is done is completely different. So you do get a new head sculpt that you can put on either turtle, really. But that's pretty cool. So you do get new head sculpts. This one has his normal eyes. And he articulates really well. I can't complain. Great articulation. The head doesn't really look up too much, but does look down, tilts a little bit, turns left, right. The bandana rotates in the back. He's got butterfly shoulders, double jointed elbows. His wrists rotate and bend. Thigh cuts, double jointed knees, and the feet, of course, bend a little and they swivel and rotate. So that's for Donnie. There's some significant. There's a good decent about a difference. I'm actually impressed. I was not. At first glance, you think it's the same turtle. So props to them. Comes with his wrench, and it's not made out of metal or hard plastic. It's flexible, so it'll stay. It's sturdy enough to stay, straight, but it's got some flex to it, so you're not going to break it too easily. And the same thing for this. So that's pretty cool. Then you get to Metalhead, which is definitely a great Metalhead. I like this Metalhead. I know what the traditional one from the cartoon was. There's something about this one though that it's unique. It's not a complete mimic of the cartoon one. There's definitely some differences in designs. I think he's cool. I like that you understand what he's referencing. You understand he's a different variation, but he's unique enough to really make him stand out, so that's good. Now, obviously, I got him holding his alternate head so he can have a little bit of an existential crisis, but his head rotates left and right, tilts a tiny bit, looks down, does not look up. He's got butterfly shoulders that can rise, but they don't... He's going to... And he can lift his arms a bit. Double jointed elbows. And I will say, being a machine, that the way they do their joints is actually really good. Like, I mean, you don't question the gaps or anything like that. Because he's a machine, it works really well with their articulation style. So props and kudos to that. And of course, the wrists do rotate and bend inside of there. He can actually swivel his joints and all because this outer shell is... And he's got... It's hard to see, but those lines, maybe try it, and he can actually rotate somewhat, flex a little bit, bend. That's good. Legs come out a little bit for a tiny bit of a split, which is good. Double jointed knees. The feet actually do have their own bend, just like if it was an ankle joint. That's good, but he does come with... Well, look at the back. Let's take this off. Look at the back. That's a shell. That plate on the bottom comes off, and that is for this. So he does have a transformative mode, so to speak, which is shown on the back of this box. He can go down on wheels. He can roll and all. A little bit of a, I guess, getaway sports car-ish style. I don't know. The point is he can get away. So, there's the wheels that can go on the bottom. He's got the 1-2 for the hand. He even comes with a cool alternative, like, cannon for his arm. So that's cool. And of course, like we saw, the alternate head. And I like the alternate head too. So I like this figure a lot. I'm really impressed with him. And of course, they come with their cards. Donnie's got new art, but I believe the back is pretty much the same thing. Donatello's the brain with the bow staff. He's a certified self-taught genius with the technological know-how to invent the Turtles' gadgets and vehicles. But don't count him out in a fight. Donnie can hold his own in battle, too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the exact same thing. And then, of course, Metalhead has his. And he's showing him with the cannon there, so that's cool. Metalhead. Metalhead is the name Donatello gave the robotic turtle century, originally created by Dr. Harold Lilja. After taking over development, Donatello transformed Metalhead into a remote drone and used it for safe negotiations with enemies like Shredder and his Foot Clan. In a near-death experience with Bebop and Rocksteady, Metalhead briefly acted as Donatello's surrogate body. So yeah. Now, I'm not going to be able to test the video for glow-in-the-dark in this, I don't believe. I don't think he's been charging long enough, though. Donnie does not glow. But yeah, so I actually just tried turning off the lights just to see. Maybe I was wrong, but no. He's either not charged enough or the glow-in-the-dark feature doesn't work that well. And believe me, I have some glow-in-the-dark items that don't glow very well. But overall, I'm actually really happy with this product. This was $40. So for that, I'm not going to complain. I actually like it. Maybe it would have been a little sweeter at 35, but I don't think 40 was horrible for the figure you get. But I would love to know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below. Was this a grab or pass? I know, again, Loyal Subjects always has that controversy going around it, but let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below, and until next time, I'm Card Dreamer. It's been D-Class Derailed. Stay evil.